Hello again. It's nice to have you back. Today our practice is about the heart chakra, the fourth chakra. The heart chakra is the element of air, and the heart chakra is about love, about compassion. It has to do with how we process our love. And quite often we will say there's the saying that goes, you have to love yourself first. And sometimes that we forget that giving love and receiving love are equal in measure in what we need to be doing with our lives. So being able to accept and receive love is a really important thing. And also, the heart chakra physically is associated with our physical heart. It's also associated with our lungs because it is the element of air. So our lungs and how the oxygen circulates through our body. And it also is about the length of our energy through our arms, because it is the only chakra that actually radiates out through. And that's why we say giving hugs is a very good thing, because we have that heart energy that radiates. So the color of green, beautiful color green, the emerald green color is usually what we see that's associated with the chakra. We sometimes think of red when we think of the heart, but in the systems of the chakras, it's the color of green. So we're going to begin by sitting. So we want to sit in seated position. So if you haven't warmed up already, then there is a video that's called Ageless Warm Up, and you might go to that just to get the body a little warm and get ready for this practice. Inhale a big deep breath and slowly exhale. Close your eyes, and we want to begin to feel the flow of our prana, our breath, our life force, our life's energy. Breathing in and reach your arms up to the sky. And on the exhale, take your hands down and around behind your back. Fingers are pointing towards your body. Begin to lift the heart and open the throat. Press the knees and shins towards the ground. If you're able to lift your hips, you'll lift your hips. If you don't want to go into that position, just keeping those hips down and just lifting is perfectly fine. So it's up to you. But what you don't want to do is lift by lifting onto your feet and lifting here. So we want to just take our heart open and lifting in that position. So if it's difficult, it's fine, right? Inhale and exhale. And then slowly bring the heart forward, the head comes forward, and we'll reach our arms back up to the sky. And then down to your side. So we'll do the other side as well. So by switching our feet, we change which side is stretching and where it's stretching on our hips. So breathing in and reaching up, and then exhaling and bringing your arms down and around, fingers point towards your body, and then lifting the heart open, and then doing what feels good. If it's up, up. If not, you're fine. We're opening up space here in the heart, and then slowly coming back up. And we'll take a deep breath in here and a long exhale. Good. And then inhaling a breath, we'll bring our arms around. So we're going to cross our right arm over our left and give yourself a hug. Exhaling, taking the chin down, and then inhale and reach your arms out. And we'll do the same thing on the other side, crossing the left arm on top of the right and chin down. And then breathing in and reaching your arms out, and then down to the ground. Perfect. Coming around to your hands and knees again. And we'll bring ourselves into tabletop position. And we'll breathe in and come into cow. So a little back bend here, your tailbone is up, tops of your feet are down, pull those shoulder blades back towards each other. Exhale, we'll round out. So we remember our heart energy goes forward, backwards, and out our hands. And we open up the space, and I like to just like imagine here, heart energy reaching out. Inhaling up and exhaling, and then reaching out through the back and pressing into the ground. And inhaling and coming back up, and we'll breathe in. On the exhale, hands are coming out. We want to bring them out in front of you. So hips staying over your feet and bringing the heart down, 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 down. Now, I have a shoulder injury, so it's difficult for me to come down unless I bend that arm. So I can do it in that position. I can bring that arm down. Or you just bring it to wherever it feels good here and open up that space. If you're flexible enough to put your chin on the ground, that's what you would do here. Inhale and exhale. It's called a melting heart pose. Anahata is the word for our heart chakra, and it means unstruck. We want to gently lift ourselves back up, and we're going to go all the way into child position. So again, here, if you can bring your arms to your side, you would do that, or you can leave them in front or even under your head. If that's more comfortable for you, you want to do what's right. And breathing in and coming all the way up, we'll bring our hands to the ground. Curl your toes, inhale a breath. We're lifting into downward facing dog. And so we want to ground through our downward dog here. Breathe in and out. And walking gently towards the center of your mat. We'll reach up and grab your elbows. Inhale. And exhale. So when our heart chakra is balanced, our body feels energetic. We feel happy, love, acceptance. Acceptance is a big thing. Inhale and bring your arms out and around. Palms facing each other here, and on the exhale, we're going to bring your arms down and around until we can bring them to your back, and you want to bring them so that your fingers are pointing down, so it might look like this, right? Elbows come together here, and that would be good. Or you can put your hands on your hips. So if you put your hands on your hips, we're just bringing our thumbs around as close as we can get them to each other here, and that's sort of another way to do that pose. So a good heart opening pose here, feet are hip distance apart. Inhale, a big deep breath, and on the exhale, lifting the heart, pushing the hips forward a tiny bit, shoulder blades come together, and we go into our back bend here. So as far as you can go, breathe in and out. And then coming right back up. We'll inhale a breath and raise your arms up to the sky. Exhale and come forward into that forward bend. We'll reach up and grab your elbows and let yourself just hang here. So we're hanging, maybe slight bend in your knee. Inhale and exhale. Good, and then hands coming to the ground. We'll bend your knees and walk back gently into that downward facing dog again. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and reach your right leg to the sky. So it's coming all the way up to the sky. We'll bend that knee. We're going to bring that knee so that it touches your thumb. on the right side. Stretch the back leg out. Put the top of your foot down and begin to walk your hands back here into what we call Pigeon Pose. Now our right foot right in front of the left thigh, and just make this what we call puffing our chest, right? So we're opening the heart space here. Inhale and exhale. And then gently begin to fold. And we'll fold over that front leg, and we'll want to bring ourselves into pigeon. Or sleeping pigeon, it might be called. So you can put your hands, you can stack your hands underneath your head. There's blocks. You can use a block, you can use a book, you can use a pillow, under your head. You can be up on your elbows here. And then we'll gently lift the head. Again, walk our hands back. Walk, walk, walk. We're going to come and bring it back to downward facing dog. So coming all the way back into our downward dog. Breathe in and out. Lifting your left leg up, and bend that knee, bring it to your thumb, left side. Left heel is either over in front of the right thigh, or if you're more flexible and you can bring that around so that you're parallel to the short end of the mat. And that might be something you can do, but you're making sure those hips are facing forward. And then we would walk our hands back. Inhale. And exhale. The knee in the back is down, top of your foot is down. Open the throat, inhale. As you exhale, gently coming down, folding over that leg. So you can fold over the leg, hands down, you can bring that leg in. It can be here. We're just trying to make sure that our hips are facing forward, and we don't want it to be too much of a stress on your body, so doing what feels good. Lifting the head and walking this back. So we'll gently walk it back. We'll go back into downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. And then walking up towards the front of your mat. We'll come to the front of the mat and put your hands on the ground and step your right foot back. So we're going to come into a lunge from here. So the heel is up and we gently rise up here, but we're going to bring our hands to our heart space. Elbows out. Breathe in and out. And then we'll lock our thumbs together. So it's like fingers are out, nice and spread. We're going to take a breath in and reach up and reach back into the best back bend that you can. Finding balance. Coming up, looking forward. Exhale, hands to the ground. We'll take and straighten your front leg a little bit and stretch out, pushing that back heel down. And then we'll step forward to forward bend. Inhale and exhale. Place your hands on the ground, stepping back. Toes are down, heel is up with that left foot. Bend your front knee, and we're going to come up. Inhale, exhale your hands to your heart, and locking the thumbs into the heart space, shoulders down, elbows out. Breathe in and out in that lunge. Lock the thumbs together, spread the fingers. Inhale, reach up and reach back. Try to find the balance, the best balance that you can. Reach, 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 reach. Look up, look up. And we'll inhale. Exhale, hands come to the ground. Now straighten your front leg, heel down in the back, and stretch through that back leg as much as you can. And we'll step forward, forward bend. Inhale, exhale. And then reverse swan dive. Your arms come up, palms come together above your head to your heart. Long breath out. And then to your side. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do like a little meditation here that is very good for our heart chakra, maybe even really good for the times that we're in right now. So if you wanted to make yourself a little meditation seat, you might take some books or a block if you have one, some blanket, and then we can put your knees on either side of it and sit in that, what we call thunderbolt type position. But it's a really good sort of meditative place. This does not have to be where you are, right? You can sit in a chair to meditate. You can sit on the ground. You can sit on a bolster. You can sit in seated position, which is, our seated position this way. So you can sit any way that you choose to sit. And you might want to find something that's more comfortable for you if this is not, because you want to be comfortable enough to be here for a few moments. And we're going to do a meditation called loving kindness meditation. And loving kindness is about having compassion not only for ourselves, for others, and for our world, and sending love to all those different places. And I believe that's something that is important right now, that we're able to surround ourselves with those things that are good and peaceful and loving. So close your eyes. You can put your hands anywhere that you would like them to go. Palms up, down, resting. You can rest your hands inside of each other, thumbs touch, close the eyes. And just notice the body for a moment. Be very comfortable here. Notice your breath going in and out of the nostrils. Very comfortable in that. Feeling your breath. So in your mind, bring up a vision of yourself. Any way that you want to see yourself. Maybe seeing yourself in a place that's happy. Maybe seeing yourself when you were younger, a child. How do you see yourself? And just bring that vision up. And then you want to say to yourself, may you be happy. May you be peaceful. And may you be free of suffering. And then bringing up a vision of someone that you know very well, someone that you might be a family member or a spouse or a child. And you want to say to them, may you be happy. May you be peaceful. And may you be free from suffering. And in your mind's eye, bringing up a vision of someone that you might just see. You don't really know them. You don't know anything about them. You just might see them on your daily walk, or see them in the grocery store, or on the street. And you want to say to them, may you be happy. May you be peaceful. And may you be free from suffering. And then bringing up someone that you might even call an enemy. Someone that you've had disagreement with or estranged from. And you want to say to them, may you be happy. May you be peaceful. And may you be free of suffering. And then our worldview, all the people all over the world, so much suffering right now, things that are going on with our COVID-19. A vision of what's going on, worldview. And you want to say to everyone, may you be happy. May you be peaceful. And may you be free from suffering. You'll take a deep breath through your nose. And as you exhale, open your mouth and go. Open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you for joining me.